and you're right, dude. As a content creator, again, dude, I got fucking 200,000 followers. I get it. Like, I get it. You have a lot of power there, man, and I'm trying to mitigate it. I don't want you to take losses on this. All right. So, like, and that's why, I haven't publicly said anything about, like, who or what or any of that. I haven't addressed it at all. Yeah. I haven't addressed it at all.
Yeah.
But the only backlash I'm getting right now is just, like, from, like, some of your followers from the Twitter situation and some of our and by the way, I just want you to know, the Carolina Game Summit people, they're completely not involved at all.
Right.
They are not involved at all. Like, they're setting up some Mario Kart tournaments, but it's funny because it's not funny at all. But yeah, they're getting a lot of backlash from some of the tweets. But yeah, they're not involved at all. But Cody, listen, bro, I'm not trying to, like, come at you and be like, oh, I'm trying to like silence what you're doing. And I literally, dude, I'm a fucking small business, bro. Like, like I'm not trying to take sides. I do not take anything from the left or the right or whatever. Like, I'm not political at all. I don't care about any of that shit, dude. It's just when we go back and we look at what's posted on our website, which is the code of conduct, and, like, that's what people are fucking trying to hold us accountable for because it's already posted publicly. Like, it says, like, no discrimination, blah, blah, it's all inclusive, and that's all it is, man. I would never, I would never try to, like, silence you and what you do, and you as a content creator. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Because that's you, man, and I'm not gonna hate you for that. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just coming at you as, like, this is our first time, bro. It's a first time con. We have a lot on the line. I literally, my whole family situation is on the line for the shit, and I get it. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about the brand. I get it. You don't care. But at the same time, I'm just trying to, like, come at you as a man to man, and I don't want you to make any sacrifices for, like, what you believe in either. But I promise you, bro, like, I don't have backing like what you just said. I don't have that. I'm literally a fucking guy in Raleigh.
Right.
Like, you could ruin me. I'm not clapping back. I am literally saying, like, what can I do, bro, to, like, not... I don't want to fuck you either. I don't want you to feel disrespected because I would love to have you there. It was just that we were getting a lot of backlash from the local community. And it wasn't just, like, one person, bro. I would never let that happen for one person. We were getting a lot of backlash for just different things, and dude, like, I watched the streams, man. I mean, it's not like hate speech in it or anything. Like, I get it. Like, I totally get it. We're in the South, we're in North Carolina. I just want to try to find a way, man, that we can vindicate this. But you're right. We did ask you to be there. Our team asked you to be there. So I know you're out stuff for that, and you did promote it. So you're entitled to whatever, you're entitled. And I don't want to hurt your brand, and my brand is shit, obviously, compared to yours. So, I don't know. I was just hoping that maybe we could find, like, a common ground where we could figure out something that works for both of us. And I'm not asking, for whatever. Like, I'm just trying to find a common ground, bro.
Right.
Chase is my buddy too. Like, he's my good friend, and obviously y'all knew each other, and that's why you were brought into conversation. And we had a racing section, and we were like, oh, that would be cool if we had, like a race car driver or somebody. But that's why we brought you on, man. And with that being said, like, bro, we're not like a big company or like anything like that. It's literally me, man. So I don't know. I was just trying to figure out if there was a way that we could make it not shitty.
Right. So, like, we'll go back to something you said. You said you don't pick sides, and when you say something like that, why exactly am I not going to this convention?
Well, the reason was, man, because the cosplay stuff that you were talking about, and that's like 30% of the people that come to these my events are cosplayers, and they were that was what the part was like, that was like really like negating like how we could move forward, because dude, and it's exactly what you were alluding to in your video, is, people taking sides and like harping and going off about it. Like, I mean, it's exactly what you said, bro. Like, they're fucking gonna make a big deal out of it.
Yep.
And I get that, and I totally get that. Like, I get what you were saying. I get where you're coming from, man. Like, I completely respect like your thoughts and opinions on it, and I'm not trying to say, oh, you're wrong or whatever. Like, I don't want you to think that this is like an attack against you, or like, obviously you don't care, but like you don't care what I think or what my opinion is. But that's why you have the followers that you have, because you have no filter. You just fucking tell it like it is. I get that, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, like, man to man, like, bro, like, this is fucking everything that I put everything into this community. And when a big majority of it is like having issues, like, that's when I'm trying to like look, dude, I don't go left, I don't go right. I'm agnostic to politics completely. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I really don't. I just want people to come to my fucking events.
Yeah.
And that's that. And Cody, I'm telling you, that's literally all I care about, bro. I just want them to come. Like, our events are like, man, that's something that's kind of like something that we have here. Like, people that would never hang out with each other are there. And they're there just for the fucking games and shit, like the video games and all the stuff that we have. Like, this convention is something that just kind of, popped up here in the last, and we only did this in the last 3 months. Most people, they plan this shit out for years.
Yeah.
Like, this is literally, I was just doing stuff in my local community, man. And, that's how I met Chase. And, like, again, bro, like, no judgment to you at all. Like, I completely understand where you're coming from. But you, bro, you got a big voice, and you have a huge following too. And, I understand that as a content creator myself. But fuck, man, like, I want to find a way that, like, and dude, I did not want to do that. I didn't want to send you that fucking email, man. Like, I really didn't. Like, me and Chase, we were talking, like, when the first video, and you took it down, and thank you for that. Like, thank you. Like, you've been very fucking cool about all this shit.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. No other YouTuber or creator would do that shit. Would take a fucking video down. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, well, Chase is my friend. That's the only reason I did it. There's no other reason. So.
No, 100%. Like, no one would do that at all. I totally get that. Like, fucking creators, they say what they say, and that's their content.
Yeah.
So, listen, I get where you're coming from, man, and if there's any way for us to mitigate it, maybe we can't, maybe we can't. I just wanted to call you man to man because I sent you that fucking email, and you posted it, and thank you for, like, blocking out Chase and my, like, contact information. I appreciate that. But I just wanted to let you know, man, just man to man, like if you want to stand on business like that, I get it. As a man and as your brand and your content, I get it. But I was just going to ask.
Yeah, I mean, when you say mitigate it, like what do you like? What's on your mind? Because I don't like. I already told you, like, I don't really know how we can mitigate other than like reversing the decision, telling the detractors to fuck off, and then post a statement saying you stand beside me. Other than that,
right.
That's not gonna really. It's not gonna do anything. But what are you thinking? Because I mean, you obviously are probably thinking something as well.
Well, if you have money invested, send me the fucking invoice. I'll pay it. I'll pay whatever. If you had stuff that you paid for, I'll send me the invoice. I'll fucking pay it. Again, I haven't said and I will stand by this. We will never say anything bad. We haven't mentioned anything about any of this controversy situation at all, and we won't. But like I said, I will reimburse you for anything that you've already paid, and that's all I can do. I don't know what else to do to mitigate it. I mean, you tell me.
I mean, that just sounds like fixing it for you, and then I just am fucked. I mean, that's what that sounds like, right? Like that's it. Yeah. What do I get out of this mitigation? Like, I mean, money's not a big deal for me. Like,
I get it. No, I get it. Well, money's a big deal for us because we don't have it.
Right.
So that's a big deal for us. Maybe not for you, but you're right. You already said it. I don't know, man. You tell me, bro. Like, how do we make this fucking right? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to make it right, bro. I don't want to. Again, bro. I like, dude. I totally get it, man. I don't want to disrespect you or do anything. This is just the event as it is. Like, I'm that's it's like a peace offering. I'm trying to figure out how we can like make it right with you. I don't know. Maybe you don't know right now. I know we called you out of blue, so I don't know if you want to think about it and let me know. But I'm trying to make it right, bro. I don't want this to look and reflect like negatively on which it already is, and I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. But like we're not calling out. We're not like, oh, fucking Cody's not coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
we're not saying anything about it. There's no bad press on our end.
Well, I mean, to be fair, when you send me an email that says, people aren't comfortable with me being there because of the overall perception and inclusivity of the event, which is weirdly ironic to me. I mean, that implies that I'm a bad person. I'm a bad vibe. I'm a bad aura, right? And that's where the issue lies. I mean, you say there's no negative press on your side, but I mean, the entire email is like, hey, you make people uncomfortable, which, to be fair, when you say stuff like that, it can mean some pretty fucked up stuff. So there's people don't even know what's going on. Right? Like, the people are messaging me like, what did you say? I'm like, no, I didn't say shit. I said the same stuff that I say on my podcast every single day. And there's probably people out there thinking that I've talked to a 14-year-old girl or something. Like, they have no idea why I was removed from this thing, man. Right?
Yeah.
So that's where the biggest issue comes. Like, there's people out there. It's like, damn, well, I wonder what this guy did. I wonder what fucked up thing he did. And I literally did nothing. That's the issue. Is I just said a thing on my podcast, like, casually, which maybe it aligns slightly lean right, which I know is completely unacceptable, especially when it comes to like the anime cosplay furry community. But when it comes, like, what it boils down to is I didn't do anything wrong. So that's why it's kind of like, so to send an email that the entire body of the email implies I did something horrifically fucked up to get kicked out of this con. That's where we're gonna have an issue, which is why it's going viral and trending right now, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, just I mean, literally, I sent the email to you, so I didn't send the email publicly to anyone else.
Right.
You posted it, bro.
Yeah.
But again, thank you for not including like the names and stuff involved with it. But I sent it to you. I didn't. We haven't made any public posts about it, so it's not like we're defaming you or it's making you look bad, but I get it. It definitely, if I read that email and I was a guest, I'd be like, fuck that shit. I get it, bro. Like, I totally do, man. But,
Right.
like, the thing that you said, like, the stuff that you're saying in your streams are, listen, this is the way I explain it to Chase. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck if you're left, if you're right. I do not care. If it's controversial, it's a problem. And that's where I'm hanging my hat on.
Right.
Like, it's controversial, dude. Like, I don't care what you fucking believe, dude. I really don't. Like, no, most people don't, right? Well, I'm not leaning like, oh, I'm letting some person persuade me into making this guest not come. Like, that would not happen at all. But what happens is people take screenshots and people record little sections of things that you said in your stream, which, again, you're totally cool. I don't give a fuck what you say on your streams. That's you and your brand. I do not care. But you're associated with my event. So when you say that, it has effects. And I sent you that email. I have not publicly said anything about you.
Right.
At all. You drop my name in your Twitter, my fucking name, my full name in your Twitter, and you're bashing my event, bro. And like that's where I'm having issue. So we're at a we're trying to figure out that. Like you were a guest, you were invited as a guest, and things came out, and then people started having issues with certain parts of your content. I literally we were sending people messages like, oh, he's a good person, he took the video down, it's all good. Like, we were in good intention. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not going to have any guest that's controversial. That's not good for business. At the end of the day, like, that might be like what's good for your niche, but it's not good for ours, because we have to have everyone to come to our show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the caveat to that is you can Google every single guest you have that has any kind of following, and you can take an out of context thing they say or a screenshot from a post they had 5 years ago, and you could make them controversial, just like those people complaining made me controversial by taking small clips where I said "ass to mouth" or something and getting me removed from a convention. Right? You can do that to anybody you want. Like, so, setting the precedent is, as soon as you let this happen, which has already happened. These people that did that were like, oh, if I ever have a problem with a guest ever, I can just go to their Twitter and find the first out of context thing and just get them removed from the con, right?
No, I 100% agree with that, dude. But like, you literally posted something 2 days ago, fucking like talking mad shit about the cosplay community. Like, that's not the same thing, bro. Like, you're dropping the con that you're coming to, but you're bashing 30% of the people that are coming. And you justified it, and you were very, you kind of talked through it and all that. But that's what I'm saying. Yes, the other guests that are coming, like, you're right. I could probably go and dig through their stuff and find stuff. But we promoted you as a guest, and what happened was, like, our community was like, oh, who's this Cody person? And they went and looked at your stuff, and then they were like, the first couple of videos that they found were like super controversial, and they were like, holy shit, what the fuck? And again, it's not just like one person, bro. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. Like, I was keeping you coming. Like, it was all good. We were trying to put out the fires. And again, thank you for taking down that other video. But what you just said, you're like, oh, you can go find some dirt on anybody. It's not like go find dirt. It's like you literally just posted shit that our people are going and looking at because you were a guest.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason, man. And again, please understand, I don't give a fuck what you say, dude. You say whatever you want. I don't care. But it was negatively affecting our fucking event. And as a business, you gotta understand that, bro. Like, as a business, it's an event. Everyone comes to the event. not just one side or people that believe in one thing or one not another thing. It's everybody has to come, man. We have to sell tickets to everybody, buddy. And that's all it is, Cody. And if we're not going to be able to talk through it, I understand it. Again, I'm not telling you to, anything about like what you do. Obviously, you are doing very well for yourself, and that's why we wanted you to have you on, man. Like that's really why we wanted to have you on, is because like you do have a big following. You are in NASCAR. You are all these things that we wanted for the event. And again, no fucking hard feelings on my end at all. It is not personal at all, dude. I'm literally just saying I'm gonna lose my fucking house if I don't. I'm joking when I say that, but at the same time, I just want you to understand that like that's how serious it is. Like I put everything into this. I'm a local guy, dude. Local to Raleigh. This is a local convention, and our sponsor's a local game store. Like we don't have sponsors and people giving us money and stuff like that. So, and that's why I just want to talk to you man to man. And I get it, bro. If I'm not, obviously I can't make you do anything. And if you want, I really hate that we got to this point, but bro, I told Chase, I was like, let me at least talk to him, man. Like, I just want you to know where I'm coming from, and you can, obviously do whatever you want, Cody. And, like, I respect the fact that you do speak your mind and that you do all that. I'm just trying to like make sure that we can have a good event and that we can sell tickets, buddy. I mean, that's it, man.
Right. And I mean, you want to be all inclusive, but the issue that is the biggest issue is when you're trying to be all inclusive, you're intentionally exclusive to everybody that might believe or say a certain thing, or maybe be outspoken, or maybe just speak their mind. So it's not really all inclusive. It's just it's inclusive for the people that like shut their mouth and toe the line, and that's where everybody's having an issue online. Right. Yeah. So I mean, I do look at it as a business. That's the first thing I look at it from a business standpoint, and I'm just telling you, it's not a good business move. You know what I'm saying? From my perspective, like maybe like in the short term, like knee jerk area, it might seem beneficial, but from my experience, it's just to be labeled as the only convention canceling people like in 2025 in like the last decade is like. I wouldn't want to have that I wouldn't want to have that title, is all I'm saying. And I want to reiterate that I'm not, I don't think it, I'm not, trying to be personal as well. Like, I'm not pissed at you specifically. I'm not pissed at anybody, really. I'm just trying to figure out, like, why and, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just, it's a lot of a weird, like, ironic stuff, and, I don't really know how to fix it other than like what I mentioned before, which I know is not even on the table. Because again, like once you start listening to like one cosplayer or something, there's nothing I can do, right? So
yeah, no, dude. I mean, you're 100% right. Like, right? You can't. At the end of the day, like you can't be all inclusive to everybody and promote it that way, because you're gonna get 50% of the people that are happy about it and 50% of the people that are fucking pissed off about it. So I get it, bro. And so with that, I mean, look, man, with that being said, like, I mean, you you can you're gonna have that opinion, and I mean, I don't get you. I don't expect you to like get our or my respective of that, which you do, but you do make a good point. Like, obviously, you can't be all inclusive if we're not accepting the opinions of this group, but we're accepting the opinions of this group.
Right, and I mean, and I don't mean to cut you off, but like You can be all inclusive, and the way you be all inclusive is if you invite guests, they show up, and then they leave. Right? But when you start being like, oh, this person doesn't like you, and this person doesn't like you, and this person, that means we have to cancel this person, and now you're not suddenly not inclusive. The people that choose to not come because I may be there and I'm evil, they are choosing themselves to not participate. So it's not inclusive, right? It's the complete opposite of inclusive when you start removing people from your con, right?
Yeah. So. Bro, you make a good point. I mean, I can't argue that, honestly.
Yeah.
You're right. You can't say you're all inclusive if you take one opinion over the other. I get that.
Yeah.
You're totally right. And again, I'm not here to debate like that at all.
No, so, I agree.
Well, listen, I'm not going to take any more of your time, man. I just wanted to call and kind of give you where I was coming from, as just why we did what we did, but. I get it. Fuck, man. I don't know. I wish we didn't get to this point, but
no, dude, I completely agree. I think it would have been fine if we just did the convention and had a good time. But I
know. No, dude, like it was gonna be cool. It was really gonna be cool. Like we had the racing section. Like I thought it was gonna be really cool to have a NASCAR driver there, and I get it. But anyway, with that being said, man, I don't want to take any more of your time, brother. And I wish we could have found a way to not get to this point, but I get it. And I get what you're saying. I completely understand your and respect your side. So,
yeah. I have to stand on my principles, or else I don't have shit, right? So,
yeah,
I'm kind of on the opposite end of it. I've experienced it, and I tell them to eat my ass because I just don't care. Because I've been in the position where I almost lost my house last year over something similar, and I was like, I will either survive or die, but I'm not going to change what I do, to appease any one group of people, because in the end, I'm going to piss off everybody. So it doesn't really matter what I do.
Well, that is true. At the end of the day, bro, I mean, on a personal level, I get it. You're never going to please everybody. Everyone's always going to come at you. I know that firsthand. So I can respect that. And like I said, I can respect you for having that fortitude. And, yeah. So, shit, man. Well, thanks for talking to me and hearing me out. I wish that this could have happened a little differently. Like what I had in mind was going to be fucking pretty epic.
Yep.
But I understand, and I understand where you're coming from, and I respect your position. And yeah, man. Hopefully, at some point, we find ways to keep moving forward with our stuff. So thanks for at least talking to me, bro.
All right, ain't no problem.
All right, man.
All right, bud.
I'll talk to you. All right, see you. Bye.